Good evening, guys. Good evening. Hello, guys. We're going to get Fern in a couple of minutes. Hope everybody is well. Got a little George Michael. Start us off a little bit. Woo! I started a little bit early. Hello, Mark. Great to see you. Delilah's ready. All right. We're gonna juice it up a little bit, and then we're gonna get Fern on in a couple of minutes. Okay. change it up a little bit. Let's go with this right now. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's get a little crazy right here. Let's go heavy. We'll get a little rock going, and then we'll get into it. Here we go. Here we go. All right, come on, Joan Jett. Here we go. Now we're talking, guys. Now we got music. Woo! Come on. Wednesday night wind down with Fern Ronay and Tommy Stigs. Coming up next, we're talking about dating today. Go ahead, girl. You do it. Can you hear me back there? Okay. Can you hear the music back there? Nice. All right. 1 minute. I love it. Can you see that screen? All right, we're going to cut the music. I love it, though. That rock is something else. Wow. All right. Let's cut the music. Let's get right into this. We got Fern in the background there. I see her in the back of the studio. Give me a minute here. Let me get rid of this right here. Where is this? Banners got to go. That's us right there. Got to change that color back to my favorite red right there. We're good to go. Now we'll change the background. We'll play around with StreamYard. I love this StreamYard. It's unbelievable. This is ours. I made one for you and I last time. And here we go. All right, let's go. It looks like, all right, let me fix that. No, I don't like it like that. Let's go right here. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Wow, perfect. It's excellent. Okay, but you see I'm on the avatar?
Yeah.
You know you can do that. I told you about that, or no?
Yeah. I have to figure it out.
All you do is hit that cam button right there, and it'll take you off, and it'll take you right off.
Nice.
All right.
Hi.
So you sound good. I got Bluetooth in. Hopefully my coloring is good in here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You look good and sound good. I didn't bring any of my equipment, so I sound okay.
You sound excellent, actually.
Oh, good.
What are you talking? You're talking into your phone?
Just
or
into
computer?
Into the computer.
Incredible.
Oh, good. So maybe I don't need those. Who knows?
You really don't.
Yeah.
I do, because in the background I have the air conditioning on, and
yeah.
Can you hear the air, or everything is crystal clear?
No, it sounds good. Sounds clear.
All right. So I got the wireless mic I'm using, and it works.
Nice.
It's unbelievable. Salute.
Salud.
So you're down there in South Jersey, huh?
Yes. I'm in our hotel room right now. This is Spring Lake.
Oh my
I did
God.
a live on Monday from I told the front desk, I have a conference call, and they were giving me such a hard time, and we did it from the ballroom, but I couldn't do it from the ballroom tonight because they have an event. So I'm in our room.
Is that the beach behind you, or no?
Yeah, so the beach would be that way.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
That
good
is
to be in the
great.
Jersey Shore. I love New Jersey.
You do, right?
Delilah, yeah. Did you
Did
like
you
that
go?
show? You're so good.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. Hold on. Let's greet the crowd a little bit. Okay, we got Rick, we got Manuel Spataro, we got Delilah, we got Primo, we got Angelique. Rick, I said already. Okay, okay, okay. Up to the top, up to the top. I always like to greet them. Ben, hello, Ben. We're live right now, Ben. We're good. Yeah. I have a story about my involvement. A lot of people, this is some topic right there.
I
Hello,
know.
Mark. Yeah. This is some topic. I have no notes. Hello, Dave T. I did no preparation, nothing at all.
Okay,
We're
good.
going we're going right off
Cool.
the cuff here. Raw dog. Right off the cuff. Isn't that a way to do it?
Yes.
It's more authentic when you go right off the cuff,
Yes,
right?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. Can't wait to see when you publish it. Oh, Primo wrote something? Okay. I've been wrestling with the writing for weeks, but working. Oh, he's writing something, Primo. Okay.
Oh, nice. What's he writing?
A book. I didn't see the comment before. Let me see. Let's see what he said. I have a story about an involvement with one of the runaways from back in the day. I guess. I guess he's writing a book. Very nice.
Nice.
Excellent. Hello, Jimena. Great to see you. Good to see you. Who been tanning? Me? Spataro, me? Yes. I was in the pool all day today. Well, I work. They think I don't work. They think I just float around on the
Life
rail
of
all day and
leisure.
drink Michelob Ultras and smoke cigars. But that's not true. They think I roll on the raft,
Right.
smoke cigars, and drink Michelob Ultra. It's half true. Okay, it's half true. I did that today. Yes, I did. Okay, the podcast. I guess it was good. I loved
It
it.
was so good.
I had no idea what I was doing at all. Oh my
No, you
god.
were great. You were just yourself, which is perfect, and it was great, and you had good stories, and you're gonna be on again and again and again. So the next one's the 29th. But yeah, no, it was great. I always am like, I hope the guest is happy with it. But you were great. And so many people wrote like such nice things. I was like, I have to write down all their names so I can thank them. I wrote them.
Oh, it's me. It's me that lost the internet. Hold on. It's me. I lost the internet.
Oh, okay.
We've been having problems here, and we got a bad storm coming in. So
Oh,
if
again.
we lose it, we're gonna do our best. What can we
Okay.
do?
Okay.
You know,
Wow, there's another storm coming. Okay.
it's blackout.
All right.
There's a heavy storm coming. I can see it.
Oh, okay.
The internet is up when we get bad weather. Okay, so what were you saying?
So many people wrote such nice things. Delilah and James Simpson, G. Sarcelli, Bill CC, Grateful 1111, Gianni Cataloni, Cinnamon Girl 2, ALV. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
That's
So
great.
much. And I can't get this name right.
What?
Diendu and Vito the Pitbull.
Diendu and Vito the Pitbull. Yeah, that's my boy. We started together 4 years ago. Me and him.
Nice.
We both had no idea what we were doing, and we pushed the button around
Nice.
the same time. Yeah, around the same time.
Aw.
There's Johnny Catalano. He's right there. Yes. Yeah. So if the internet, listen, we're always dependent on the internet.
Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. If the internet goes out, the show goes down. What are you going to do? It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So really, we take it for granted, but it's our necessary.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so it went well. I had a good time doing it. I didn't realize everything that I did say, but I regret none of what we spoke about. I mean, it was really.
You're an open book. That's how it should be.
And now yours is what's releasing next?
The next
Which
week.
one's?
Next week we're doing a review of Ghost with a person that I did her podcast, and then the next one with you and I, where you interviewed me, I called it Stigs is the Captain now. It's July 29th.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but there's 3 of those. Yeah.
Is there 3? You made 3 out of that?
Yeah. Yeah. They're not long. They're like 15 minutes, but it's good. Some people like short ones. Yeah.
They do. Well, that's what goes now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what goes now. All right. So we're having a good time. I mean, it's going good.
Yes.
You're enjoying it, right?
Yes. 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 Very much.
Okay. Before we get into the topic of tonight, dating in today's world, which you're going to dip into a little bit, like we just said, raw dog, whatever. We're gonna flow with the conversation, and we'll go wherever it goes. All right. You went right to the Jersey Shore. Or you were
Yeah.
in Newark?
So we flew into Newark July 4th and like had eggplant parm with my parents. And then July 5th, like my mom took us right down the shore because my husband's uncle has a house in Point Pleasant and I never met them. They were not at our wedding. Like his mom and her brother didn't speak for 23 years. The uncle was married to this wonderful woman. She was very close to my mother-in-law. And then he had an affair with this woman that he's married to now, has 2
Oh,
kids with her.
wow.
And it
Really?
caused a rift. But even the first wife, her name was Peppy, even Peppy forgave him. And like there's pictures of Peppy with like the new, like holding like the new babies, like in pictures at like their first birthday party. Peppy eventually passed and like it was very hard and they didn't like really my mother-in-law, that was what started the rift. And then after Peppy passed, it was just hard and they didn't speak for 23 years. And then he's moving to Florida where my in-laws live. And my husband just emailed him and was like, I heard you're moving to
Coming.
Florida. It came out like someone knew somebody who knew somebody. It came back to my, and so he emailed her and they like restored the rift and they talk now all the time. So he lives half in Florida, half in New Jersey. And I met him for the first time on Saturday night.
In Point
I know,
Pleasant.
in Point Pleasant. Yeah.
So
So
you
like
went from Newark to Point Pleasant to see Bright. You're
Newark
in,
to
right?
Belleville to Point Pleasant to
Did you
Spring Lake.
did you spend any time in Belleville, or you just went right down the shore?
Like one night. So now I'll be back in Belleville for a while. Yeah.
All right. When are you coming up here?
My mom's picking us up. We're like teenagers. Like, my mom and aunt are picking us up tomorrow.
You two are going to be in the back seat like children,
We
driving
never,
up the Parkway.
like, we never
Driving up the Parkway.
totally.
Are we there yet?
We used
Are we
to-
there yet? Are we there yet? Oh my gosh.
We are just like city people. Like we never have. I mean, we
Yeah.
live in LA now. We have a car, but when we lived in like New York, Chicago, we went to Arizona on vacation, and I think normal people would like rent a car. We didn't. Like
Mass
the
transit.
hotel had a car, so they took us to dinner, and then when we were done with dinner, like high schoolers were like, "We're done." Take the
They
car.
shuttled you around, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more came in. We got Sundance, we got Antonella, we got ALV is here. Yep, ALV is there. The
Hi,
Gen X
Anthony.
effect. Gen X effect. As they come in, we'll say hello.
Yes.
Wes Caldwell, man, here. Yes, yes. Hello, Antonella. It's great to see you. Okay, so now you're coming up to Belleville next, right?
Yes. So our next live, we could do it in person.
Mhm.
We should do it from Bella Luce.
Is it going to be 2 Wednesdays from now?
Yeah.
Okay, good, perfect.
Yes.
All right, so I'll see if we can get into Belleville.
Yeah.
Whatever, we'll do it. We'll do it wherever.
Yeah.
I got somebody else I'm meeting from Texas next week.
From your
That-
community?
Yeah, and she's coming in. She's in New York City, so next week
I
I'll
love
be
it.
meeting her to do a show. I don't know if we're gonna do a live yet, but we're gonna do a show. I'm meeting her, so
Nice.
it's unbelievable coming from Texas.
That's so
You believe
nice.
that?
I love it. I love it.
So,
She just
so-
like watched your show and like was like, I'm gonna be in the area.
well, I don't know how we connected through this internet thing. We ended up connecting. She was a guest on my show. I think I might have gone on her show, and she's coming to the area.
Nice.
This is the Cougar lady. I don't know if you ever remember them talking about the
Yeah, wait,
Cougar.
what's her name?
The Cougar. It's the Cougar Experience, Michelle.
Okay.
So she
I
wants to meet
love
up.
it. I
So I'm
love
gonna meet up
it.
with her.
I love
Mhm.
it. Oh my god, that's gonna be fun.
So you'll be in Belleville. You're going to go around Belleville a little bit. You're going to love what you see.
Yeah.
You didn't really get a chance, but you didn't really go around, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Wash-
always kind of home every few months.
Washington
good.
Avenue. Have you seen the new apartment buildings and
Yes,
everything?
they're really
Wow.
nice. They're
Can you imagine?
really nice. I was very impressed. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it looks
They
great.
bookended Washington Avenue.
Yeah, with these like
When-
nice.
Yeah, with the apartment complexes. When Broadway turns into Washington Avenue, they got the beautiful building there. It's got a rooftop, a pool, everything.
So nice.
And then right next to Pathmark, ShopRite.
Yes. Yeah.
They built a beautiful one there. So on
Are
both
they
ends of
building a train? They're building a
what are
train.
they built? Oh,
To
I
New
don't.
York?
The trains aren't that far. I don't know. You could take the bus
Yeah.
right down to Penn Station.
Yeah.
I mean,
I used to
really, it's
take the
not that
bus.
far.
Yeah.
Take the bus to Penn Station, and then on Franklin Avenue, they did the same thing. They made one right here. You know where the hot dog truck is and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So right over there, they built a building there, as you go from Nutley into Belleville, and then on the other side, as you see, they just redid the hospital.
So nice.
Soho Hospital is now apartments.
I mean, I know like people were ragging on the apartment, but we need housing. I like that they did it.
I'm okay. I love it.
Go for them.
You know me. You know me. I build. Just build and build
Yeah.
and build.
Why not?
They still have the Pathmark in New Jersey. No, well, did I say Pathmark? I
But I
meant
knew
shop.
what you
It's
meant.
shop right
Yeah.
now. It's shop. She knows what I
I
almost got
remember
killed in that
Pathmark
shop right
in the
now.
ground
I almost
round.
got murdered in there. Yeah.
You did?
All right. Yeah, that's a whole other story. That's for a different topic. Hello, Teresa Murphy. Good to see you. All right, let's get into this little topic tonight we got. Okay, dating in today's world. Now, obviously, you met somebody, you got married, this, that, the other thing, right? But trying to date in this day and age can be very, very, very difficult, right?
Yes. I can imagine.
What do you think are the obstacles in today's world of dating? What do you think is because it's tough.
No,
So what do you think are the obstacles today?
I mean, my best friend from home, next door neighbors, our parents lived next door to each other 50 years, is getting divorced. I've been married 15 years. So maybe I shouldn't be giving advice, but I went through a lot of boyfriends. Like I have a lot of.
Yeah, but it's just conversation.
She made a lot of mistakes. But she's afraid to go online because she doesn't want to like end up murdered. So she goes to she'll meet friends at restaurant and she'll go early and sit at the bar, and she's like doesn't have her phone out. She's like approachable, but I'm like, you don't know that everyone at the bar is single. Like half of them could be married, half of them could be not interested in girls. Like you just don't know. But when you go online, they're all looking for someone. Like they're all eligible. So I think it's good to go online.
I think it's fantastic.
Yes.
My personality is not that way. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I am, as you see, my personality. I just talk to it doesn't matter. I could, talk to a tree, telephone pole. It doesn't make a difference. But that's me. But I do. Yes. I think it's okay. I have a couple of friends on here that got married off of it.
Yes.
And they have a great life. But I don't think the bar is the proper place, to be quite honest with you.
Right.
I really I say this all the time. The pastina aisle is the best.
Really? Like in ShopRite?
Yeah. In ShopRite. Just look at their cart. Look what's in their cart. You know if they have Go-Gurts,
yeah.
You know what's going on. They got little kids if they got Go-Gurts, right?
Right.
And if they have, you just look in the cart, you move around, you go in the pastina aisle. I'm just using the pastina aisle as an example. And then you start making conversation. I mean, how hard can it really be? I don't understand how hard it is.
I think it sounds really hard.
We still didn't. But the obstacles, what do you think are the obstacles today?
I mean, I think there are a lot of people who still haven't worked on themselves. So they got divorced and they still haven't done the work. They're going to repeat the same relationship. Unless you learn what you've learned from the prior relationships, it's going to repeat and repeat. So I think there's a lot of people out there who are just not ready to be in a relationship. And that's the pool of people. So I think that's an obstacle. Unless you've done the work and are ready for a healthy relationship, that's the big obstacle.
So you got to fix yourself.
Yeah. Yes. I think so. What do you think?
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think that is an obstacle if people are stuck in their ways, if they're narcissistic, or there's a lot of different things, right? And not many people are able to recognize their flaws.
Mm-hmm.
But aren't their flaws and everything about them their true personality?
Yeah.
So what do? You work on things to change it? How do you do that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I mean, there's flaws that can be there. Everyone has flaws. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah. No.
As long as people are self-aware, that's, I think, the key to a healthy relationship. Like, I know what I have to work on and I'm fixing it, as opposed to someone who is not self-aware and will just keep repeating the same mistake.
Okay. Okay. But why do you think you need fixing and not accepting you as you are?
Like, if your flaws are, you're like insecure and looking for external validation, so you cheat on your whoever you're with.
Okay.
You should probably fix that before you get into another relationship.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Yeah.
That could be a deal breaker. Or you have a short fuse and yeah, that could cause problems.
Definitely. Now,
or I learned
jealousy.
Yes, jealousy.
See, I think a lot of people have a hard time removing what they've been through and bringing that into the current relationship. So you got to give a fresh start.
Yes, not everyone is your ex. Yes.
Not everyone is your ex. So you got to try to give a fresh start. Yes. Give this person the benefit of the doubt if you have a desire to be with them.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Now, the online dating is good if they are honest. And it's a tough thing. I'm going to assume. But I would just put up there, I'm a crazy bastard from Belleville, New Jersey. I'm ADHD. We're going to laugh. We're going to break balls. We're going to have a good time. Yes. I'm going to talk about 100 things in 1 minute.
Yes.
And this is me.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That's how
this is it.
Yes.
And I think that's the way you got to do it.
And I did online dating before I met my husband for a very short period of time. And I learned, and I've had many friends who've done it. And I learned, like, you can talk to someone for a long time and you have great, back then it was like email or the phone, great chemistry over the phone or over email, but there's nothing replaces, you have to like have
interaction.
You have to have human to human, in-person chemistry. So I always say, like, they could be great on paper and you could don't talk for months and months, because you could meet him and not be attracted to, like, that's just fact of life. You have to be physically attracted. There has to be that chemistry. Meet right away. It's easy in New York, because in New York it was like, oh, you want, like, we're on this tiny island of Manhattan. Oh, you want to meet for a drink after work? You can meet for a drink and know instantly whether it's going to work or not.
Yeah, it's true.
They say, like, meet right away. Don't talk for months. Don't email for months. Don't text for months. Meet right away. And if there's chemistry, then keep it going. But that is the deal breaker.
That's the first thing. Just like we did as youngsters or teenagers or early young adults. It's like, okay, I see you out and I want to talk to you.
Yes.
That's the first thing, right?
Yes. We're in human bodies. I am obviously like a big believer that, like, you make a connection on a soul level, but we're in human bodies. If you're not like, if there's not that physical chemistry, it's not going to work. You can't not compromise on, and you can't force it.
It's just like a resume. You could fill out a resume, do great on the interview. You got to perform when you're getting the job.
Yes. Yeah. If it's not there, it's not there.
It's not there.
Yes.
Okay. So there's other obstacles too. Now there's this is disgusting, but we are in a 10 text to sex world.
Oh, is that how it works?
This is what goes on right now. Now, not for everybody, but the problem is that it is a thing, and it is a phrase that is real. 10 text to sex, because people are more promiscuous than they were years ago. Right now, this is a fact. Because listen, I was single and I was out there when I first got divorced, and it was mayhem.
Yeah.
Crazy. But enjoyable. I mean, I had a great time for 2 years before, I first got divorced. I was, back in town, so to speak.
My friend was like, I just want to have fun right now. She's married for a long time. Yes.
Yeah, Gianni. Well, you wouldn't know this, and I'm happy that you don't. But yes, we are in a 10 text to sex world, and it's not just the men, Gianni. It is the women. It's more the women. It's very real, ALV. You guys listen. They're not in this game, and I'm happy that they're not. And please, guys, stay home. Johnny, you attend to your garden. ALV, you vacuum your pool and have cigars by the fire pit. That's what you need to do. Stay right there. I'm just telling you because I'm around. I'm right in the middle of this mess, right?
Stony Tony's the funniest. Who do I text for the sex?
Stony, you're sick. I love it.
So
It's not.
instead of like 10 dates, it's like 10 texts and that's it.
Wait a minute. Look at Bobo. I gotta go off camera. I'm dying. I can't. Let me lower this. I gotta lower my red color because I'm dying over here. They got me. They're taking me out of. Look how red I'm getting over here. Look, 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 look. Oh my God. Yeah, well, we smile. We're Belleville people, Michael, and we just always like, hey, there you go, 867-5309.
So that's do your kids have boyfriend, girlfriend?
My son has a girlfriend, and my daughter is not interested in boys right now. She's studying her career.
Good.
She's moving back to Jersey, so that's
Good. God bless.
She got high standards, my crazy daughter.
Good, she should.
She got high standards. She's like, I'm educating myself. I'm going through school. I'm doing this. I'm not just hooking up with somebody. That's her way. And I taught them a high level of self-confidence. So
good.
They're in check. They're in check and everything. But my son has a girl. They're good. And they're
good.
She helps him with his pizza business and this and that. So he's good. But my daughter, she's moving back August 5th. She's moving back from Florida. It's not for her. So we'll see what happens when she gets here.
Nice.
Okay. So we got the 10 text to sex situation. This is something you never heard of?
I never heard of it. But so this means like you text 10 times and then you meet up and have sex as opposed to
That's pretty much.
Because I went on 9 dates with my husband before we did it.
Yeah.
But then I had other ex-boyfriends. Where I had sex with them on the first date and we ended up dating for 2 years. So you never really know, but I would advise that you go on several dates beforehand because I just got lucky with the other ones. They could have been we could have both been that's it.
But it's not 10 text to sex. It's not 10 text to sex for a, how do I say, a clean girl?
Yeah.
Or a gentleman?
Yeah.
It is 10 text to sex. This is what's going on today. Just like we had whores in Belleville High School.
Yeah.
Right? You know who they were. And so you have the same thing going on right now in the neighborhoods. And
they just want to have sex. Okay.
They are just wide open.
Okay.
And we're adults. It's all right. Listen,
exactly.
We're adults. Who cares? Whatever.
Yes.
It's not a criticism. I'm just telling you what's going on out there. It's not a criticism to these people.
Yeah, right. Go for it.
They're in their 40s and 50s.
Exactly. You want to have sex and because you like it and you enjoy it, go for it. I heard
somebody whatever.
In a reality show recently where she was talking about how she slept with someone because she wanted him to buy her something, and I was like, that's disgusting.
Prostitution
because you enjoy it, but not because you're
so what do we call them? What are they called? Filthy whores, right?
Right. Just terrible values. Have sex because you want to have sex and have fun, not because you want to get something from someone. That's disgusting.
Oh my God, that's a prostitute.
Right.
That's crazy. Okay, let's add another component to the dating situation. Okay, hold on. Let's check the chat. We got Slimmy came in here. Dirty Jersey is here. Martha Fowler is here. Bobo. I don't like to miss people when they come in. That is my strength.
Yes.
That is my priority, so to speak. Working the chat. Okay, this is an interesting one, Michael. I'm 27 and it's rare finding a girl who wants to wait 9 dates. Exactly. It's rare. It's right.
They want to do it. All right.
They are. DTF. It's called.
Get to know the person. I think you have better chance of it going somewhere if you get to know each other first. In my opinion, that's my advice.
I feel the same way. Now, here's what it is. Okay, being an experienced individual, I hate to call myself this, but kind of experienced in that world, right? So I am not the bang it on the first date type of guy.
Right.
I'm not. Right. I don't need to do that.
Right. Yeah.
I did my things.
Right.
So I meet a girl, my lady friend that I'm with now. I meet a girl. That's not even.
Yes.
Let's have a good time.
Right.
And wherever it goes, it goes.
Right.
And I say this all the time. I say this quite a bit. The first date should not be a drink.
Oh, that's good advice.
Coffee.
That's good advice.
I
Yes.
just say it all the time.
Yes.
When I
Yes.
went on the first date with my girl, we took a walk by the Hudson River and
Oh,
just mid-morning, late, early afternoon, and no drinks, no alcohol, no nothing.
I like that. That's
That's how
good.
you have real conversation.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
just the wait.
Yeah.
Wait. CG2, wait a minute. Is this you? Oh, okay. Okay, it's CG2. Okay. Because CG2 is one of our number one people here, and she didn't have a blue wrench. You see the blue wrench?
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Cinnamon Girl. Is that
Yeah,
her?
she's super over here. She
Oh,
watches
yeah,
the
she comments
numbers, she
on
tells
my
us what
post.
we got. Cinnamon Girl's like, yeah, she's the best. So
Yes. You
this
don't.
is true. Michael, this is true. That's how you this is true. You're right. I married a friend of an ex-fiance. You got to get engaged a couple of times. Oh my God, he's nuts. Okay. Patsy.
Wow. How did that
Okay.
work out? So that's good advice to really like get to know each other.
Hello, Rebecca. Where's Todd Father tonight? You ever see Todd Father in the chat?
Sometimes.
Okay, he met his wife online.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
And it worked out beautiful.
Good.
It worked out beautiful. He met her
Good.
online and ended up having 2 kids, and it's beautiful
Oh, I
situation.
love it.
He's got a great wife. He's got great kids.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was very
yeah.
like I sounded like your daughter probably. Like I had these like 4 specific, like when I was single in New York, a lawyer, I was like, I won't talk to anybody unless they're like meet these like 4 criteria, which was like I had to be like attracted to them. They had to be smart. I'm like, I don't know, like smart. Funny was number 1, and trustworthy. And so like I was like, those 4 things were hard. They were hard to come by, and they were accumulation of like various lessons over my life. And then I met my husband, and like, did he have them? Yeah. But he was like also that I didn't realize later was like the most important was he was so like chill. Like he was so like he just had, I didn't know the term at the time, but he just had like a regulated nervous system, which made me feel safe and comfortable. And so like I always tell people like your soulmate will make you feel safe and calm. Everyone like is looking for like the jitters and that's one thing, but if someone makes you feel safe, that's like who you connect with on a soul level, in my opinion. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. And
I like that.
I was very like I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I've also like learned.
We all do, though.
Right.
Mistakes, they're not regrets. Mistakes are what make us where we are right at this moment.
Yes.
I said this morning on the coffee show. I don't have regrets.
Yes. Good.
I have experience.
Yeah. Right. I have lessons.
I have lessons.
You taught me something. Yes.
We learned all of this.
Yes.
Why are we here right now? Why are we the man or the woman that we are right now based on our wisdom? And that comes from, you can't get wisdom if you don't have mistakes, experiences. Exactly. You gain wisdom by problems.
Exactly. Yes.
And that could be for any aspect of life, dating, work, or whatever it is.
Yes.
No mistakes, happy accidents. Now, there's so many pickup lines. People use all these pickup lines. You see, I'm an old-fashioned guy, so but I do mix the new stuff in with the old stuff.
When you were picking up girls?
I want to be your next bad decision. Things like that. I want to be your next bad decision. Are you looking to make Are you looking to make a bad decision tonight? Because I want to be your next bad decision. I'm going to go with my friends, have a drink. I'll be back later. You think about that for a little bit. And then she's doing shots of Jägermeister with her friends. I go back later. And I say, what do you think about that? I want to. But I was always, but I'm personable. So it's,
right. Right. You're funny. It works for you.
I just have a good time.
Yeah.
What could happen? Okay, here's another thing. Beautiful girls being not approachable. They're too pretty. to be approached. Now, here's a problem that men have, and they don't have to be the most hottest looking guy. They don't have to be Elvis Presley. They don't have to be gorgeous guys, right?
Yeah.
But these men that are intimidated by beautiful looking women, and they're unapproachable. Now, I talk to a lot of people. These
Yeah.
women want to be approached, no
Yeah.
matter how beautiful they are. They
Right.
want to be spoken to.
Right.
Unfortunately, they make themselves intimidating, unapproachable. It's a very interesting thing that goes on,
Yeah.
and they do want to be approached.
And you know what's
And
so
these
funny?
guys that are not the best looking guy in the room do not realize that they have a shot with the best looking
Yes.
woman in the room. Why
Yes.
do they not get this?
Right. I don't know. And like it sounds like you made people laugh, and that's like the most attractive thing.
Well,
And it doesn't mean like everyone has to be funny. They have to be funny for the person that they meet. Like everybody has different senses of humor. But
sure.
I tell like my nieces, because you'd be at bars and like, yes, like it's obviously there's like a group of guys, there's a group of girls, they want to talk to each other. Once the ice is broken, you forget the initial awkwardness of that first like
That's right.
whatever. And then like
That's right.
you're just talking, everybody's friends, like it's great. So you just have to get over that initial awkwardness. And if you approach them, it's forgotten. Yes, it's awkward for like a half a second. It's cringeworthy,
Half a
but then
second.
it's forgotten. And I met my husband by like tapping him on the shoulder, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Jen." And then we
That's
just
it.
started talking. Yes.
Well, you're a Belleville girl, so you have that,
But
You're very,
I used
very
to like
forward.
be at bars and be like, I like need to be entertained. Like, so I would like tap guys on the shoulder and be like, "We're bored, make us laugh. Tell us a funny story."
Oh, wow. See that's a party for me right there.
Every guy, I tell my nieces, every guy loves making girls like if a guy says a girl has a great sense of humor, it means she thinks he's funny. If a girl says a guy has a great sense of humor, it means he makes me laugh. Guys
Oh, wow.
love to make girls laugh. So just
That's
be like,
true.
tell me a funny story, I'm bored. How'd you guys meet? And like and then you're talking to them all night and it's hysterical and you have the greatest night.
You see,
Past that initial awkwardness.
you approach me with something like that, the party starts right there. I'm right in on that.
Right?
That's it. I'm going for that. We're good. This is my group. Everybody leave.
Right.
Close the bar. We're good. We're going to have a party right now. We're going to make them laugh.
Exactly.
They're going to be peeing their pants, and that's going to be it.
Exactly.
Wow. That's
Good advice,
interesting.
right?
Now, let's take it to another level here. Now we got social media. We got inboxes. We got this. We got that. People have lost I don't know if they lost the ability, but they get like what you call beer muscles, basically, right? They start texting, they go in the inbox, this and that, and they're the farthest thing from what they're. I don't know. I just think that's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
They see a pretty girl on the Facebook. They either friend request, they Facebook message, "Are you married?" This and that. That just adds a whole other component to this situation.
Yeah.
Now, here's where a woman has a problem. In my personal opinion, this is something that a woman should not answer. The answer should never be, "I'm married" or "I'm dating somebody." That's not good.
Like if
Because you became a goalie at that point.
I heard you talk about this before. Now
You became a goalie.
Try to do
You
anything.
became a goalie.
Right. So like that means the guy is like so insecure. He's got like a test to himself. Like, can I get this girl to like cheat on her or whoever?
Because she did not say, "I'm not interested in you." And this is a man too.
Right.
Listen, we're in a world right now where the men get the inboxes. I want to have you know that we get also approached. So the answer is supposed to be, "I am not interested." Forget about the marriage.
Yes.
Forget about the boyfriend. Forget about the girlfriend. Forget about I'm dating the same girl for 15 years. Forget about all of that.
Yeah.
The answer needs to be, "I am not interested, but thank you." Once you say, "I'm married," now that is your reason for not doing it.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yes. I feel like it's disrespectful to my husband to be like, "I'm not interested." Like saying I'm married.
That's the right answer.
I'm married is like, obviously I'm not interested. I'm married.
Not true. It's not true. it gets from the other side. It says, okay, she's married. She did not say she's not interested.
I feel
She's
like
married.
it's implied.
Now she's a goalie. Now I got to work at her.
Now you want
Her
me.
only reason is she's married. That means she finds me attractive, but she's married.
Oh God! Oh God!
It's
really?
real. It's real.
That's
I'm
so
telling you, it's
funny.
100% real. And I don't want to say this just from the men's side. Doing it for a woman.
so
It is
funny.
also the other way. It's 100% correct where a woman will inbox a man and the man will say, I'm married. And that, because today women are very forward. Very, very forward. And they will say, yeah, what's going on? But they start with a little nice, that picture was great. There's all this bullshit talk. Oh, that's a great picture. Your profile picture. You know, the bullshit. And you say,
nobody messages me, but that's okay.
yeah, well, good. And that's great. That's excellent.
But I would,
Well,
if they did, I wouldn't.
Well, I got to be honest with you. A lot of it today is women approaching men. I got to tell you the truth. This is what's going on right now. A lot of it is women approaching men. This is what it is. Well, Gianni, that's a little extreme. I mean, I'm not going to go, but yeah. Okay, all right. All right.
Oh, that's interesting, Dirty. I feel like I'm married means like, obviously I'm not interested. I'm like happily married.
That's what I said, Dirty Jersey. That's what I meant. It's an obstacle.
Wow.
I've been doing, look at this. And he puts this right on here. Come on, Anthony. What are you doing? That's not our Anthony. That's not ALV.
Right now. Wow. Oh my God.
But it's true.
Are
like
you
these are things that are happening.
Karma? Anthony.
So there.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Anthony, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Now, I personally rather not get into that situation because it's bad.
That's, yeah.
Saying I'm married is not a kink. I'm actually married. Oh, yeah, of course. I know, Dirty Jersey. Anthony, be careful. Be careful. This is not the doctor's office with the black leather couch. This is the internet's right now you're on. Oh, my God.
Don't say too much.
I'm married means try harder.
Really?
Happily married means don't try. I'm telling you, you never heard this before?
No, never.
This is all new to you?
Yeah, it would be like, I'm married implies like I'm obviously happily married. Like this is inappropriate.
Spataro has a question for you.
What was more important for you? You know, I think the brain is the sexiest organ. Like there are people who are not traditionally attractive that I could be like, I don't care. Like I like him. Like he makes me laugh. I think he's smart. Like I think the brain is the sexiest organ. And there are people that you could find not cute at first. And then once you get to know them, they're so cute. So probably, yeah. Intelligence, the brain. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think.
It's so interesting. What a great conversation. What do
you
do? What do you do, Anthony? I don't want to say on here what you do.
I think get out of it. Is she getting divorced?
I'm not saying get out of it. I'm not telling them to get out of it.
Is this woman getting divorced?
I don't condone it, but I'm not going to tell the man to get out of it. They're having a good time. What are you going to do? It can end up in a dangerous situation.
Situation. And like bad, that's bad karma.
Well, I'm not going to criticize the situation. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We had a Belleville fireman.
I saw that.
You saw that? Oh my God, it's so sad.
It's
such a great kid. He's such a great kid.
Is he?
He is a good kid. He's a great kid. Yeah.
That's hard.
My friend's son was in his wedding and everything. Like I know this is close to home. I don't really mention it on here, but
yeah.
It's really sad situation.
Yeah.
She was dirty.
Wow.
You know how they got caught? You know how you caught her?
Was it messages?
The messages were going to the family iPad. I mean, dirty, detailed messages.
Wow. So, like, the kids had an iPad, and then
the kids didn't see it. The husband saw it. The kids did not see it. But you can't mess around with these phone shit today.
No, I know. Right. People talk about, like, it being harder to I think it's harder to cheat today because there's so much evidence. Like in the 70s, like men had like a different family in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. And
Yeah.
nobody knew.
Yeah, but nobody knew.
Right.
Yeah, dirty
It was
Jersey. It was a
bad.
very bad
It was very,
situation. My
yes.
friend's son is dear friends with him. One of
Yeah.
my dear friend's sons is dear friends with the kid. He
Yeah.
was at the wedding and he was at the party when he did it.
Wow. You know,
He didn't even know.
I can relate to the like wanting to get her. Like what that betrayal like, takes years off your life. Like that's horrendous. And I can get the like I can totally understand the like I'm gonna humiliate you because you destroyed my heart. Like I get that. Like I kind of get it. Part of me was like rooting for him, but then my higher self was like, this is sad all around. Yeah.
It really is it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But this is the world that everybody is in, and
Yeah.
people are manipulatable based on text messages.
Yeah.
So you know how we grew up. We had to approach an individual. A boy had to come up to you.
Yes.
Wherever it was, guys and dolls,
Yeah.
wherever you were hanging out, and you had to feel that. You had to see that.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just a tough thing, but it really isn't, because good people can find each other. You're a perfect example of that. But good people can find each other in this crazy world.
Yes, absolutely.
Now you said you had that checklist, 4 things, this, that, the other thing, right? Can you budge a little bit? Yes, you can.
Yes. Yes.
Now my daughter's educated. She's definitely not against a union electrician.
Good. Good.
We come from a union family.
Yeah.
My brother's an electrician for 30 years in the union. Yeah, I teach my kids that take the person as the individual, not based on the education. Okay, they didn't go to college. Okay, do they get up every day, put their best foot forward, try to do it, and make something out of what their situation is? Then you got a good individual.
Yes.
That's the way I look at it.
Yes, I agree. I 100% agree. I used to be like so fixated on
education.
Yes, like I remember like my friend from college was planning a boat cruise with another school, and her sister and I, we all went to the same college, we were like, what school is it? Because it has to be like as good as the school that we went to, or better. Because we were like, what if we meet our husband? He has to go to like as good of a school as we went to. Okay.
I understand that.
As I learned more and more, I always say the top 5 smartest people I know did not go to college, and the top 5 biggest idiots I ever had the displeasure of interacting with are lawyers. So I learned that it really doesn't mean anything. My husband I went to Lehigh, my husband went to Delaware. If you look at the US News and World Report rankings, I'd say Lehigh I think is ranked higher. Who cares? He's smart, he works hard. It's so funny actually, when I met him, he's a creative director in advertising. Like his job is to come up with ideas for commercials. And everyone I knew, this was such a turning point for me. Everyone I knew in the city was a lawyer or worked in finance in New York.
Okay.
And he's telling me he comes up with ideas for commercials, and I was like, that's a job? It just sounded too fun. To me, work had to be hard and
no.
And I was like, and it was such a turning point in my life. Because that point I had been I can't be a lawyer forever. This is not for me.
Well,
to be a
I
writer.
guess.
And I was exploring, could I be a creative person? It was so not encouraged my whole life. And so then I'm meeting this guy who's his job is with the ideas for commercials. I was like, what? And it changed everything. My whole perspective about myself, about what's possible.
Wow.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Yes.
You see, but there's different perspectives and different, I don't know, it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. So my list was a little flawed. What was important to me really was that I had someone that he didn't have to go to the best school. He had to be smart, because the brain is the most sexiest organ, making me laugh. Not because somebody has to be so funny, but funny to me. And that's what, and I always say looks fade, funny is forever. Find someone who you each other think is funny. And that that's the soul connection. That's what lasts, in my opinion.
So how do you narrow the check boxes down? How,
so,
how do you do that?
so
What,
now I would say
when
like
do you say, okay, the check boxes are not real
yes.
because this is way too high, and my standards are too high?
I mean,
But
I just think like they're good the check boxes were like a good starting point, but the most important thing is that you find someone who you have that connection with, who you feel like, I mean, my like gauge would be like, do you feel like you've known this person before? Like this person
yes,
feels safe and feels right, like safe to me, good to me.
it's very interesting.
Yes, yes.
It is very interesting.
And I had long-term boyfriends in college, like 2 very long-term boyfriends in college, and one
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
was, like, so not, like, not ambitious. Like, his father made, like, these really good pickled tomatoes, and he would jar them, and I was like, "You should put a label on them and sell them to, like, supermarkets," and he was, like, not interested. Like, he just wasn't ambitious. We went to the same college, but he, like, wasn't that ambitious, and I was like, "That's
Yeah.
kind of important to me that someone is, like has something that, like."
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I want someone to be
That is
ambitious.
absolutely
So
insane.
I put that, like, in the smart category, and then I dated someone else for 2
Where do
years.
you put that? Where do you
That
put
was,
that?
like,
What category?
that was the smart category. Like, I had, like yeah, there were subcategories.
Unbelievable.
And then I dated someone else for 2 years, and after 2 years, I was like, "He doesn't really make me laugh." He was such a great guy, but he wasn't, like, funny to me. And so then I was like, this is why you have to date people in life and learn, like,
But
what
wait. It's
to you.
funny in the checklist,
And then it became, like, a very important, like, yes.
but was it in the beginning funny?
I didn't develop the checklist until my late 20s, so it was like
Okay.
it became a result of, like, the things I learned after dating some
Okay.
guys.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know, I was crazy.
That is absolutely crazy.
So the topic
Wow.
was dating these days. Like, I feel like, do I have advice for dating these days? I mean, I think it's still all the same, like, meet the person right away, you have to have that chemistry. I think it's great to not drink on the first date, and yeah.
You agree with that part about
Yes,
the
I
drinking?
think that's great. I think
I
it's
do.
hard for some people, and I get that, but I think it's great.
I don't know. I think it's just my opinion. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm right or wrong.
Yeah.
That's just an opinion. You have a much clearer brain when you're not drinking.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with having a drink.
Right, yeah.
It's okay. It's not a
Yeah.
problem. If
Yeah.
that's what people choose to do, that's totally their
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. I just think a natural conversation gets diluted or
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
twisted when you have alcohol involved.
Yes. Yeah. I agree.
I think coffee is the way to go. A
Yes.
walk in the park, this and that. The
Yes.
online dating is an incredible tool to use today
Yes.
if it's used correctly.
Yeah.
I really wish Todd Fowler was here, but he's not here. He's a great example.
Yes,
But
I
he's
know
not
so
here.
many people who met their husbands and spouses on yeah. Yeah. I
Wow,
think
it's
it's great.
unbelievable. It really is
Yes.
crazy. hmm Look, you got a great group of people here.
Yes,
I
thank you so much.
think they're good. Yeah, we're we all judge. That's right, Gen X. Everybody judges. It's just a
Yes.
natural thing. It's what we do.
Yeah. Oh,
All right,
yeah.
we got Gina D here tonight. Very good. Work comes early for Dindu. Yes, he's got to sleep. Yes, Dindu. So you were asking who Dindu was? Yeah, he's not here right now. My daughter met her husband online. Delilah, it's okay. It's great.
Yes.
It can work. Patsy agrees. Coffee date. I agree.
Yes.
I just think you're more yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're more yourself. Now,
Yeah.
alcohol can have a very different effect on everybody.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, it enhances the mood that they are in. So if they're angry, they get angrier. If they're happy, they
Yes.
make it happier.
Mhm. Yes.
So I think coffee,
Yeah.
maybe decaffeinated, possibly,
Mhm.
if you want. But
No,
yeah,
but you're so
yeah,
right about alcohol. If you're a happy person, you're a happy drunk. Yes.
yeah. Delilah, that's great. I mean, it
Oh, that's
happens.
so nice.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Yep. I would love for Todd Father to come by, but he's not. Let me see. I want him to talk about this because he is incredible. He did a really good thing. Where are you?
Yes, I agree, Patrick.
He just had a knee replacement.
Oh, Patrick?
No,
Oh,
Todd
oh,
Father. And he's a little banged up. He has his moments. He's up and down. He's recovering, but he met a beautiful. He has a beautiful family off of a
God bless.
yeah off of YouTube off of not YouTube off of social media
Yes,
online dating.
yes.
I think so, Antonella. I'm waiting for him. If he's there, he comes on. I dropped the link for him. So yes, Antonella. I believe he did. And Antonella knows it's tough out there. It's a tough
Yeah,
world out there for
yes,
dating. It's not easy. It's
yes.
not easy. And even being in a relationship, you still they're hitting on you. They're this and that, and it's just
When
a
you're in
thing.
a relationship
What? What's that?
when you're in a relationship, they're
When
hitting
you're in a relationship, they're still trying. It's
I don't
unbelievable.
have I don't experience that.
Now it all depends. It's all
Right.
situational. It's all situational, and it's all environmental.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of different things. There's situational. There's environmental.
I mean, I feel
Now
like nothing
you know
threatening.
where I'm at over here, and there's people
Yeah,
everywhere over here. You know that's
right.
the situation.
I mean, I
But
feel like when I go out and I'm like, you know, people would say like I could see how people might say like I flirt with everyone. And then I'm like, if laughing and joking is flirting with people, then I flirt with women, I flirt with children, I flirt with pets, I flirt with old men. Then I flirt with everyone because if laughing and joking is flirt, like I don't think that's flirting, but
I don't think that's flirting. I
yes.
laugh. I laugh all day, every day with people.
Right. That's yes.
I don't see it as flirting,
Exactly.
but
Exactly.
some people may. You might be right, but
Exactly.
I
And so
don't
I
know.
feel like if my husband's laughing and joking with another woman, like I don't think he's gonna cheat on me, and he doesn't think
Yeah.
I'm gonna cheat on him. Like I don't think there's like these
Yes.
threats.
Okay. Let's talk to Todd for a minute. Are you
Uh-oh.
okay?
Yeah, I just stepped outside for the first time in almost a week, so I'm sitting
Look.
out on my
Look at the
porch. What's
avatar
up?
he's got. You mean he couldn't have a nice avatar of himself? Look what he's got up there. I mean, come
Huh?
on, you. Look at your avatar. It's hysterical. Okay, listen. We need to pick your
Oh,
brain a little
you don't
bit.
want to see what I look like right now. So,
Yeah, no, we're good.
oh no.
He's got a half a knee replaced, so we're
Oh,
good.
God bless.
So we're talking about dating,
What's up?
online dating, the situation that's out there right now. You are what we call a success story of the way things are today. So some people have a disaster, and you have a success story. Let's hear it. Come on.
Well, I don't know. So I owned my own restaurant for I opened it when I was 25 years old and had a really, really bad breakup with my ex because I think she just thought I was going to get rich overnight and not have to work, and it was quite the opposite. So yeah, that went up in flames fast after about 4 months of me being open, and then I really didn't care about dating because I was just so busy. You know what I mean? Plus, I just I didn't feel I don't know I didn't want to date nobody after that. Um, so about a year later, I had a couple drinks and I made an online profile, and that was Yahoo Personals way back in the day, and that was
Nice.
before like yeah, that was before like excuse me, Match.com, and I think eHarmony was out, but whatever. But I just
Oh
did that.
my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
and well, you had to pay for eHarmony, so um,
That's crazy.
but
Yes.
but uh, but no, I made a profile and did a couple dates, nothing crazy at all. Like it was like a one and done sort of deal. Like yeah, okay, no wonder I don't do this. And I wound up seeing my wife's. She's my current wife now, and I wound up seeing her profile, and I sent the icebreaker, like said something like, I was interested in your profile. If you want to talk more, inbox me or whatever. So, and I never heard from her. I never heard a thing. So like 3 months later, I get this random, and I barely ever check the thing anymore. And 3 months later, I get this message saying, "Hi, I just moved back home to catch up on some financials, and I just hooked up my computer. You know, if you're not a psycho, here's my number. Give me a call." Yeah,
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah. So we wound up having like a little bit over an hour conversation, and we didn't meet for like 2 weeks because I was just smashed with work, and we went on a date. We had a dinner and a movie, and I guess the rest is history. 4 months later, I
Sure.
had a Christmas quickie, and 9 months after that, we had a kid, and and we've been. It'll be 15 years this year. So
Wow.
Wow. Holy shit.
Congratulations.
yeah. So
15 years. Oh
awesome.
my God. You see?
yep.
You don't
Yes.
know.
Yes.
And
So
that's
if
the
they're
thing, like-
honest on there, yeah. You were honest
that's
on
the
there,
thing.
right, Todd?
Yeah, oh yeah. And it's funny because I always, when I've told this before, is I was 27 at the time and my wife was 31, and I always joke with her. I'm like, "You made the cut. I didn't want to date nobody older than 31." And then and
That's
she
great.
turned around and said to me, "Well, I didn't want to date no one under 27." So
Oh,
yeah, so
wow.
You both made the
Wow.
cutoff. That's
That
awesome.
is great.
That's
it's like our
awesome.
ongoing thing. Yeah. So
That is amazing.
so
So
now
there's this.
you got two kids, and just been, just ups and downs and whatever, but she's been by my side through all my little business ventures and stuff I've done, and I couldn't ask for anything more.
That's it. So
Nice.
there are success stories in this crazy world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Even
Yeah.
before
It's an
there was-
incredible story.
even before match.
Now-
Wow.
He's content. We know him
Yeah.
well through YouTube. We made him, myself, ALV, and Tindu, who you were talking about before, we've become an incredible group of friends, and 4 different walks of life, basically,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
through the social media world, have connected, and we have all these different stories, and we have all these situations every day we talk about. We break balls and we bust each other's balls and this and that, but there is there is social media for friendship. There's
Yeah.
obviously social media for relationships, and dating in today's world. This is the way it is right now. Now that's 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine it now.
Now,
Swipe left,
yeah,
swipe
right.
swipe right. Like it's it's just easy shopping now. Now you could just go on a site if you just want to get some. You know what I mean?
It's
Hey, you want to hook
unbelievable.
up for a night? All right, here you go. Let's go. Yeah.
It's all there.
So
It's all there.
you
So
go-
it's up to the individuals. So my point is this: when we talked about obstacles in the beginning, Todd was just mentioning some of these things that are out there. These obstacles, they're all there. They're
Right.
all there, and you just have to not swipe right. You got to just get away, because it's going to pollute you. It's going to grab you. It's going to pull you into this.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
don't swipe right, you swipe left, or you just close the program, you're good. You move along.
Yes.
the first girl I went out with from that, we went and saw a movie, and I didn't even get out of the movie theater parking lot. She's like, "Stop the car," and I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" She's like, "This is the part of the date where if you're not interested in me, just drop me back in my car, and if you are, let's keep going." I said, "Well," I didn't know what to say. I'm like, "No, let's keep going." I didn't see her after that date.
Wow.
I didn't
Oh,
see her after that date. That was enough for me. She told me,
Yeah,
she's like I'm talking to other guys. She's like I'm ready to just tell everyone I found somebody and this and that. I said, "Oh, pump the brakes here." We went out for 3 hours. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right.
so yeah, we didn't make it afterwards. But the guy she met after me, she wound up marrying. So what are you gonna do? And we're
all right.
we're still
All right.
Facebook friends or whatever, and
Oh,
there's
nice.
no bad blood there or nothing. It's just I don't know,
Right.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm
That
not
is
trying to ignore
crazy.
anybody's comments. Hi everybody, I'm doing
No,
okay.
it's hard.
I'm
It's
doing
hard.
good,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. Todd's doing good. Todd had a partial knee replacement. He's recovering at home. He would be on camera, but he's recovering at home. He's just trying to move around a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't
Feel
shaved in a
well
week. I
and
look
this
like a
and that.
grizzly right now.
Didn't shave, and I'm big on shaving every day. So You know,
Now I've been better since I've been out off overnights, anyways. So,
it's
but yeah, it's
unbelievable.
nice to meet you, Fern. I
Nice
watched a
to meet
little bit of you
you.
and I watched a little bit of you and Tommy last night in between my
Oh,
naps, and you know,
oh.
yeah, welcome to the chaos. That's all I can tell you.
Thank you so much. I'm so
But we
grateful.
got a
Wow.
really good group of people over here. The chat people have been
Wow.
great. They've always been good. They stick by us, and we stay in our four walls, and we don't start shit nowhere. So,
Nice.
Good.
but
That's what we
Nice.
do. All right,
yeah.
Todd, I
So
wanted to have you up. You added so
Congratulations.
much
Thank you
tonight.
so much.
This was
all right,
great, man. This is awesome.
I had no idea. I thought it was a booty call, but no, it was Tommy Stigs.
All
But yeah, but my pleasure, man. I'm glad you got me out of my shell here. Thank you.
Thank you so
right,
much.
buddy. We'll
All
talk
right,
to you
nice meeting you.
later. This is
Take care.
awesome. This is
All right.
awesome. Wow. All right, Todd. We'll talk to you later. He's great. Todd is amazing. Isn't
was
that a great
so
story?
nice. That was so nice. That was so nice. So
It's a
you never
great
did
story.
online dating?
Me, never. I'm not that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I did
I
it.
just, you
I
did
did.
it, but
And then
it's
I
just not
would like
me.
I went on like 10 dates, I think was total. And I would like every morning like report back to my friends and write like it was 2007 or 2006. So there was no like blog or anything like that. So I had these like 13 friends that I would like give them the report the next morning, and I would like give them like the ranking, not ranking, but like
Wow. Yeah.
we had like a rating system. I have to find those old emails. I should
I
print them.
just, listen, you're like 6 years younger than me, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an age thing or just a personality thing that it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could tell it's not my thing. I'm not
Yeah.
that guy. I don't know
Yeah.
if you could tell. I have
Yeah.
no idea. I'm more of a we're gonna
No, I
talk.
get it.
Like,
I get
yeah.
it. Yes.
But
Yeah.
but again, no criticisms to people that do it. This is just the way it is today.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very common today too, especially.
And it's okay to do it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's
Yes.
nothing wrong with it.
Yes. I love his story.
His story is incredible.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Delilah's
I know that's so
story is
great.
amazing.
That's so great. Is your daughter the type that would do it? What's her plan?
Nah. She's like me.
Yeah. She's gonna meet him in a bar.
She's
I'm
like
not gonna
me.
meet him in a bar.
No, she's like me.
I did it, and then
No.
I ended up meeting my husband in a bar. Yeah.
See, right. So
Yes.
but
I always
but
feel
again,
like, yes.
there's nothing wrong with it. Get the
No.
experience, learn, wisdom.
Yes, exactly. And I always say, like, you're only gonna marry one person. So like go out with like a lot of people. You'll learn so much, and then it gets you in like the like zone of like opening yourself up to the one will come
I
to
know.
you.
Look at this.
I met my husband online. Oh my God, you lived in different countries? Oh my God, I'm so glad it worked out. That's awesome.
She's amazing. She's an amazing individual. She's
That's
an amazing,
awesome.
right, Antonella? It's an amazing story. Podcastrophy. It really is. It's right, Gina. It's just these things.
Were
I have to
you
go
married?
outside the house to meet someone. Right, surviving together. You're 100% correct.
Yes.
I'm friends with a couple of men on Facebook. They're getting married in 2 months. All right, there's Antonella. There's so many stories.
Yes.
But what I don't like people to do is get down and out that they're not meeting that girl or that guy.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
What do you do? You
Right.
should keep on going.
Just keep on going, because the next one you don't know. And you don't have to marry
They
guys. It's just one. You're gonna meet that one person, and it could be the next one.
whatever it is. They
Yeah.
say about the YouTube thing, and this is what they say about the YouTube. When you feel like the day you're going to give up, that next video may be the one that makes you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So don't stop.
That's so funny. I wrote about this actually in my newsletter recently. I really wanted to meet someone. Like, I was a 31-year-old single lawyer in New York. I was like, I would like to meet someone soon. Like, I just wanted to get married. I wanted to share my life with someone. It was very important to me. And I would hate when people would be like, it'll happen when you're least expect it. And I'm like, I'm always expecting it. Like, when is that? Like, I'm always expecting
When is that? Yeah.
And then the summer of 2007, I got a shore house with my friends from law school in Spring Lake, actually. And I was like, you know what? For the summer, and I did a triathlon that summer, like my friend and I from law school, and I
Yeah.
did it. I was like, this summer, I'm just going to have fun. Like, and And then after Labor Day, like I'll go to like a high-end matchmaker or something. I was like, I'll do something different. But for the summer, like I'm just gonna have fun. And then I met my husband. So like I really was like, for me to be like, it happens when you least expect it. Like I never believed that. And then it really did happen like that.
So there was something called a high-end matchmaker?
Yes. I was like,
That's
I
really
was
a thing?
yes. I was like, I did online dating. I'm gonna like let someone like match me. I didn't know who was gonna like I was like putting
This
it
is
out.
really a thing?
Yes, yeah, in New York.
It
I
really
don't
is
know
a
that much
thing.
about it because I didn't end up doing it, but yes.
Yeah, but it is a thing. That
Yes.
is interesting.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh my God. So
Okay, let's go over a couple of other things. What do you think about girls' night out?
oh, go for it. I mean, I never do it because I don't have that many friends, but I had 18 girls at my bachelorette party, and I like barely keep in touch with anyone. That's a story for another day. We should do a story on French. We should do friendship next time.
Whatever
But
you want to do.
yeah, but
I'm not a fan of it.
yeah,
I don't think it.
I don't really
My
don't.
personal opinion, there's no girls' night out.
Oh, really?
Don't take offense to it. And
Yeah.
ladies in the chat, don't take offense to it. I'm not a big believer in girls' night out. I don't. Delilah, it's just my opinion, okay? I'm not big on the girls' night out thing.
Really? Like
Yeah,
if
I just don't.
your lady friend wants to like go out with her friends drinking and
I
whatever.
wouldn't be with that girl. Just
Oh, you
me.
wouldn't be comfortable
Again,
with it?
I'm not criticizing anybody
Yeah.
for doing this. Just not what I feel that I would be home tonight, just hanging out watching TV, and a ladies' night out dressed up to the nines, having drinks. I just don't think it's a good environment.
Yeah. What if
There's
she's
no lack of trust in that.
yes, right.
It's just I just don't like the environment.
What if she's just going out to dinner?
No problem.
Yeah,
But
that's
but
fine.
again, cheating can happen in 3 seconds,
Right.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Shop right, the Bustina aisle, the gym, wherever. It doesn't matter. But I'm just not a big girl. I'm not big on the girls' night out. Now, am I being a hypocrite because I hang out with my friends at times? What am I gonna do?
But the girls' night out, like, are they going like dance? Like, I feel like I'm too
Yeah,
old.
going out dancing, dressed up, looking great.
Right.
I don't want to say the word about the pumps, but you know what I mean, right? You know the word. You know what you know the phrase, right?
Like, who does?
You know the phrase.
Maybe I'm too lame, but like I feel like I'm too old for that. Like nobody
Now,
my
listen.
age is doing. Not that
But I know a lot of girls. They do hang out night with the girls. They get in pajamas. They go have prosecco and they watch movies and they laugh and they have a great time. It's great. But they're getting stuff with the pumps on and they're going out to a bar.
Right. I feel like that's. Yeah, I feel like.
I know. I'm a little old fashioned in that way.
No, but I feel like I understand completely, and also like I wouldn't be doing that anyway because I'm too old. But I guess there are women who are in their 40s, 50s who do that, like go out.
Right. Antonella, that's a quality woman that does a girl. That's a quality, high level woman that does a girls' night out like that. Just so you know.
Right. That's my idea of a girls' night out.
That's great. That's great. I'm talking about the pumps on and going out, the short skirt, this and that, the other thing. The cleavage is out. We're going out to the bar. We're doing shots. That's not okay.
Yeah, no. Shots?
I'm just saying. It's just not over my head. It's not okay. A girls' night out, what Antonella is explaining, is fabulous.
Right.
A nice early dinner, have a couple of drinks, whatever with the girls, and you
book
go home.
Club. I want to join a book club.
Book club, yeah. Right. Some go to Bible study. Whatever.
Okay. That sounds fun. Oh my God. You know what? The whole getting dressed like that, going out dancing that sounds exhausting. I mean, whoever's doing that at our age, like, how do they have so much energy?
See, Antonella, that's right. Agreed. Surviving together. Okay, so you don't mind if girls get together. Yeah, it's just not that craziness at the bar, getting drunk, getting stupid, cleavage out. You know, the whole thing. There's a line there.
Yes.
And listen, that doesn't mean that the girls that, excuse me, that doesn't mean that the girls that are out at the club late at night with those pumps on are not clean
Loyal.
women that
Right.
they're not going to mess around.
Right.
And yes, a girl out to dinner done at 7 o'clock could be the filthiest pig around.
Right.
It can be. It can be.
Right.
But the perception and the reality and a lot of different things going on. So I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. And then the girls' weekend in Atlantic City, this and that. I'm just not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm a little funny with that. I'm a little
yeah,
funny
girls'
with that.
weekends. Okay.
Now call me old fashioned.
Bachelor parties.
I don't know. So what do you think about this stuff?
Yeah.
What's your
I
thoughts?
mean, if the
You're a woman in the world. What do you
Yeah.
think of?
going out like that is not something I've done in like 20 years. And when I would go out like that, I would be like, I can't wait to not do this anymore. Like, I just want to meet someone. Like, I was over it. So I can't imagine doing that married. But bachelorette weekends, like, that was very popular.
Yes.
All my friends are married now, but that was very popular. That I can understand because it's like, and so if my husband has nothing to worry about, like if I'm going out for a bachelorette weekend to support my friend who's getting married, I think that's fine. If you're
All
gonna
right, I
cheat,
get
you're
it.
gonna cheat. Like if that's in your
Yeah.
right. Like you're
Yeah.
just saying, yeah. Yes.
You know where I'm at, and I see a lot of things around here. So I see things I'd rather not see.
Oh really? I want to
You
see
know
more
where I'm-
things.
No.
Sheltered.
No.
What do you see?
You know where I'm at. You know what you could just imagine what goes on around here. You know what I see. You know. I see girls that are with they're out Thursday night and they're just, and then I see them with their husbands on Saturday. It's just bad. It's ugly. Women and men. I see it all here. Being in the middle of where I'm at, where I
Yeah.
live,
Yeah.
I see it all. There's bars and clubs and pizzerias and
You could have an
restaurants.
anonymous. You could be the gossip girl of Nutley. You could have an anonymous.
What I see makes me sick sometimes. To be really brutally honest with you, some of the stuff I see makes my stomach turn.
Really?
Yeah, it's very sick.
That's a shame. That's
It
a
is a
shame.
shame. It is a shame.
I love Delilah.
But it's theatrical. I enjoy it. It's like being on Broadway over here. It's like watching a Broadway show at 2:00 in the
Right,
morning on
it's very
Thursday.
entertaining.
I don't want to go to sleep. I'm getting my popcorn. I'm in my pajamas. I look out the window.
That's
I
how
got a
I
show.
would
I'm
be.
good. Yeah, you would. It's crazy.
I want to see more
It's
drama.
crazy. Some of them know where I'm at, where I live, and where I'm in the middle of it.
With the communal
Hey,
baby.
look, I'm glad I ended up here.
Yeah.
I'm in an amazing location,
Yes.
an amazing place. I'm right in the middle of all kinds of things.
Yeah.
But where do we stand on married couples with their own bedrooms? I don't know. Me?
I think it's totally fine. I actually think that makes perfect sense. We don't have our own bedrooms, but I think like sleep is so, I know you have no problem sleeping. So a lot of people do. And if sleeping next to someone who's snoring or sleeping next to someone with sleep apnea sleep is so essential and so important that if you have to like sleep in separate bedrooms, do it. It says nothing about the quality of your relationship. It's about the quality of the sleep. So do what you have to do. That's what I say. But if people are sleeping in separate bedrooms because they don't like each other, that's a different issue.
Stony.
It looks like a college dorm.
It's crazy. I can't. I can't. They are the best. These people are the best. They are absolutely incredible. I'm all for separate bedrooms. People have different sleep patterns. Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Yes.
Married with a TV in the bedroom, 100%.
We don't have a TV. Should we get one?
I'm a TV all night guy, so my TV
really?
is never off. I never shut the TV
really?
off. Now, I don't have sleep problems. I guess a lot of people in this day and age, they can't sleep, and I get it. I understand. I understand it. I pick fun at these people that can't sleep because I can't relate to it.
You're so lucky.
I have peace of mind at such a level.
Yes, you're
Even
so lucky.
through everything I've been through, I've always slept, except in a jail cell. That was a little problem, sleeping on a metal bed. But other than that, I got to tell you, I never really had a problem sleeping.
But a lot of it is hormonal. Like I think
for women.
Yeah, I wake up in the middle of the night because I have high cortisol.
I go by that serenity prayer, and I just try to live by it. And It's it works. It helps.
No, I know. That's
I
a good,
believe this. If you are, I truly believe this. If you're struggling to sleep, you're going to make yourself more tired.
yeah.
If you get up at night and you can't sleep, just watch TV. If
Yeah.
you're relaxing, as long as you are relaxing, don't lay there and think in the dark. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Put the TV on. Just put something on.
Yeah.
You're going to fall asleep. You're going to be in a relaxed mode.
Yeah.
I'm not saying put on Led Zeppelin's last concert because that's going to Ozzy Osbourne. No, it's not going to work for you at 2 a.m, right? And I'm not saying put Mr. Rogers on. I'm saying put on something that you enjoy
Yes.
and you will fall asleep.
Yeah.
I do it. I wake up at night and I just say, all right, let me put on something I'm going to enjoy. And I'm sleeping in 5 minutes.
That's good.
Or Megadeth, right, Antonella? And Megadeth isn't going to help you sleep very well. It's gonna be a problem, right? Oh my God.
Yes. No, that's good advice.
It's interesting. So we had great conversations about this
Yes.
topic. I think.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes. And thank you for always doing all the work, like you set up the live.
I enjoy it.
Thank
There's no work.
Thank you.
There's no work in this at all. My YouTube experience, my YouTube environment has the 4-letter word work is not involved in it. I love doing this.
Good.
I enjoy it. Like I said, no preparation. I'm pushing the button. We're going to talk.
Yeah.
And here's where we are right now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, okay, let's go back to New Jersey now. So you're down there at the shore right now. Have you been on the beach? You enjoying it?
Yeah, we went on the beach. I got sunburned. I'm so careful about not getting sunburned.
Yeah.
My best friend from home came to visit us. We were on the beach for 3 hours just talking. So I didn't reapply. I got so sunburnt, but we had the best time. Yeah. Went to the beach. We rented bikes today. Hi, Anthony.
Hello.
This is great. This is awesome. I sent the link in our group chat.
Yeah.
There's
what do
the
you
people
want?
I was talking about before.
He
It was
says
the group
we
chat.
need you. He says the link. We need you. I don't know what this was all about.
What?
Well, you said we need you. What is this?
Oh no, that was for Todd.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
we needed his online dating experience.
Did he come on?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, okay.
You got to check it
Okay.
out. It really was good. He really did a good job. Yeah, it was good.
Yes. He's a good
It
story.
was good.
Well,
So we were
Jen,
talking
did you
about
tell-
online dating and all of that.
You know, Jen, I don't know if you told this story, but your brother and his wife met online. You told that story? Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I
that was
didn't
know.
before. That was way before online dating. That was in an AOL chat room. That's how they
Yeah.
met.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Look at them now.
Yep.
Over
Now,
20 years.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yes.
AOL chat rooms.
And when he told my mom that her name was Jen, that always happens in our family. The male always marries the sister's name. Does that happen in any of your families? So my sister-in-law and I have the same name. Sometimes it gets confusing. He'll be like Jen.
Well,
and
it is. Yeah.
Sister one.
It is confusing on Facebook. I'm like, which Jen Fernicola is this? I don't know what's going on here. This, the different Jens.
Wow. That's crazy.
But my mother's when he said her name was Jen, she's like, I knew it. I knew she was the one.
Is she from? Is she a local person or no?
She's from New Jersey. Yeah. And they're so compatible. They're both so smart and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always
Wow.
She's from Bergen County.
yeah.
Bergen County she grew up in, right? In Bergen County.
Yeah.
We say Bergen County. We don't say the town. When it's Bergen County, we don't say the town. When it's Essex County, we say Nutley, Belleville, Bloomfield, Newark. But over there, we don't say. We just say Bergen County. It could be Lyndhurst or it could be.
If I remembered the town, I'd tell that. Oh, Hawthorne, right? Hawthorne, something like that. I think it's
Hawthorne is
Ridgefield
Passaic
Park.
County.
Ridgefield Park.
Oh, okay. Ridgefield Park. Yes, Ridgefield Park. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes. Yeah.
I saw him in.
Jen, how long
I saw him the other
are
day.
you on this East Coast? How long are you on the East Coast?
So for 3 weeks. So 2 more weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
I know. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down the shore.
Congratulations on Matthew's graduation.
Oh, thank you.
It's
They're
unbelievable,
all big
right?
now. They're all big.
They're
They're
all
all
big.
big now.
I remember them so little.
She remembers them
Crazy.
when they were little. When they were little, they used to
Just like
come
that.
and she used to be. She remembers them.
Yeah, I've seen them grow.
It goes like that.
It's crazy.
Abracadabra. Yep. Wow.
It's crazy.
Awesome.
Yep.
Wow. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And you have a channel too. I have to come
I
on your
do.
channel.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
explore history, right? You're a history
I
major.
tell ghost stories. I tell ghost stories, and most all of them are historical ghost stories, really.
Yes.
So it's
He's got it.
you could absolutely come on
Yes.
anytime you want. I do it every Friday. I do it every Friday night
Nice.
at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And but yeah, it's compatible with what a lot of stuff that you talk about because
Yeah.
you talk about stuff from the other side, so it's very
Yeah.
compatible to that.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I love
It's
it.
great stuff, though.
Anthony, you were on my blog. I had a blog for Chicago Now, and like when I lived in Chicago in like 2010s, and you like I did like a Q&A, and you were on my blog. I remember the
Yeah.
Weingold. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
like when Stigs first, Stigs first told me you were coming on here, I said, shut up, Osada. Osada, do a show for once. Do a show for once, okay?
Osada's part of this group, Jen, just so you know. We have the core four, and Osada, the godfather of chocolates, is now, he made it the Fabulous Five. So we all break balls together.
So when Stig first said that you were coming on, I said, listen, be careful. She's like my little sister. She's the closest thing that I have to a sister. So be careful with her. No talking about the cougar and this other stuff that he likes to talk about.
You spoke about the cougar, though. A little bit. That's great. Oh my gosh.
You came up briefly.
Yeah, it came up briefly. Yeah. Oh my
okay.
God, that is great.
Yeah.
That is great. Wow.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, good to see
Coming
you too.
on.
Absolutely. And you guys do this every other Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Very cool.
We didn't curse once, Antonella. No
Thank
cursing.
you for looking
tonight.
out
No
for
cursing.
me.
Excellent. No cursing. Very good.
We're good.
All
Keeping
right.
it clean over here.
Keep it clean.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, we're good. All right, let's wrap it up, guys. Let's wrap it up. This was incredible.
Thank you so much.
AOV, thank you for coming on.
Thank
Todd
you.
Father came on. I mean, it was incredible. It was really great. It
Yeah,
ended up being a
conversation.
really good show. We had a great time. Who knows who comes around.
Good
I wanted to have Todd Father on because he really added something to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Personal experience. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Personal experience. When you could, when you do these shows, a lot of people do YouTube channels, YouTube shows, and they just talk and talk and talk and talk. But when you could bring a reality component into the subject, the subject that you're talking about,
Yes.
and get firsthand real stories about what your subject is,
Absolutely.
it just adds something to it. And we have a direct individual that went through this,
Yeah.
and it worked out.
Yes. Yes.
So I don't know. It's not for us, for all of us, but it worked out for Todd. I mean, and it worked out. It ended up being an incredible situation for him. Like I said, 15 years later.
Yes.
Kids, a house.
Listen, it's to each his own, and each experience. It depends on the people, I guess. I met my wife in a bar.
Yeah.
That's right. I met her at Bumpers. Oh, but that's where I met my wife.
Bumpers.
25 years. Well, more than that, but married 25 years. So.
Yeah. Oh.
Bumpers.
Yep.
That's crazy. Wow. All right, Belleville people, let's wrap this up. All right, AOV. I'll see you for coffee tomorrow morning. Go ahead, AOV.
Have a good night.
Bye, Jen.
Good to see you.
Jen.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Jen, you hang on. All right, this was incredible. I had a great conversation.
Yes, this was good conversations.
This was really good. You guys just flowed together, and it was really good. Thank you, CG.
Thank you.
Yep. Awesome show and great host and group as always. Well, it's you guys.
Yes.
It's them that make it. So we can do these shows as a pre-record, like we did the podcast on your channel.
Yeah.
That's a whole different
Right.
situation.
It's not the same. It's different.
And I like to interact with the chat, make them part of it. You're learning who all these people are. Now,
Yeah.
when you do a live on YouTube, these people are all going to go to your channel and they're going to be in your chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When
go
you
live.
eventually do it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'll be with you. I'll do whatever you.
Yes.
You know, I'm with you. I'm with you. All you got to do is say, can we, and don't hesitate. You know, I tell you this all the time. So, all right, you think this was good? You had a good time?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
All right.
So much fun.
All right, we're going to log off. Stay on, Jen.
Yes.
Guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We may be live together. We don't know how we may be right next to each other in a bar.
Yes.
We don't know yet. We have no idea what the next 2 weeks is going to bring.
Oh.
Fern, the best host around. There you go,
Oh.
Stony. They're great people.
The best. Yeah.
They're amazing people. All right, guys, I'm logging off. Jen, you hang on. We'll
Yes.
talk to you guys later.
Thank you.